So now that we've finished up our house, I think the next plan will be to build this bridge. Now exactly how we want to build this, I don't think it needs to be too complicated. I have a few ideas and some cool things that could be done. What it requires is a whole bunch of wood to start off with, obviously. So I think step number one will be to get a couple of different kinds of wood just to switch it up a little bit and not just make it one boring type of wood, but a few different ones. So I think we do grab some of this right here. How much do we actually have? Let's start off by checking how much we actually have lying around. I feel like I'm forgetting where I put some of it. There's no way I have this little amount. I definitely have a bunch lying around. Did I really spend it all last episode? Did I really do that? I suppose it isn't completely impossible, but I just feel like I had so much lying around. What I'm thinking the main part of the bridge itself will probably be oak wood, which will be pretty easy for us to garner. We can just run down here and keep on chopping around like we've already done a few times. And we now have all of our lovely dark oak saplings right here, so we can actually double up for once. Well, as soon as I get one more. Alright, there we are. Then we should probably just get down here real quick and just absolutely annihilate as much as we can down here. Alright, let's just get to cutting down, and hopefully these creepers, they won't bother me. So the plan is definitely to go for something that's quite simple, yet also got a cool feeling to it. I don't want to do some like crazy over the top bridge because I just don't feel like it would fit well into the area itself. So let's just start off by slowly but surely doing a couple of things and see how we feel about it. See, what I'm thinking is if we were to do something like simply adding 2 blocks right here. I want to keep the bridge basically as simple as it can possibly be. So what we start off by doing is grabbing this one right here because we got to remove this tough block. Then all we need to do is literally just take all of these oak planks and literally just go straight over to the other side. So that puts us over to the other side. Let's just fill out the rest of this to make it all the way through. Perfect. What I'm thinking we can do is let's actually extend it out once on each side so it gets to a 4 instead of just a simple 2. It feels a little too narrow in my opinion with the 2. I was actually thinking of going with the 2 to start off with, but now that I'm seeing it, I definitely do not feel like that works. So, what did I just do, bro? Why did I just jump out like that? And with those 2 plates, that brings me perfectly to the other side. And then on the outside of that, I think we throw in these. That's a lie. We do it right here instead. And then we can just run back to the other side. Oh, this is nice, bro. This is much nicer than having to go down there into the goddamn mob territory of madness, bro. It's not actually too bad right now, though. Anyways, then what I am thinking is we just do something like this right here where we extend it up by a couple of blocks. I want it to be decently tall without being anything ridiculous. And then on the outside right here, I think we just fully add in oak logs. Then let's throw down our crafting table right here, and I think we just fill in the side itself for the oak fences. That could work. So from here all the way over to there, there's 35 fences. Quickly fill this on the other side in as well. Yep, I counted correctly. So since there's 35 on each side, what I'm thinking is that right here with these 3 blocks, that is the middle of the bridge. What I'm thinking is, since I don't want to have the bridge just be completely in the air itself from down here, I think that if I start off by going 10 blocks in, so this right here will be the 11th block. That's the one I want to use. I'm gonna just build all the way up from down here. And all I gotta do is just repeat it exactly over here. And obviously if I could count properly, that would always be quite nice, you know, but that just apparently ain't how my brain works. So it was 1 block further out, but right there is the right number. And then if we just get our way back up, we find the 11th block, just like we did over here. And that is this one right here. I should definitely clear some of these trees out here as well. They're kind of in the way. Then we can do the exact thing we did over there right here. Then hopefully all these leaves will be gone really soon. So with it, chief. Yeah, that works for me. That definitely works for me. So now then what I think I could do is I could start adding some sort of roof to the bridge itself. What I am thinking for the actual roof is probably nothing too crazy. So then maybe what we do is we go ahead and we find that was perfect timing, bro. Okay, this right here is the 11th block. I want to use that. Oh, damn, how could I manage to miss that? But like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I think utilizing this, excuse me for a second. Yeah, so then I can kind of utilize these middle blocks right here to do something with the roof. Now, what we could do is probably going to be something quite simple. It does not need to be anything over the top and just freaking crazy. I don't think that's necessary. So I suppose that since we have the house built this way, it would make sense for us to kind of at least keep some of the themes for the bridge itself going. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to utilize some birds mixturing in with some oak. I do think that would probably work best. Oh yeah, small details like this I definitely want to make sure I do, so it kind of feels like it's actually like built into the ground itself. Just a couple details like that, I 100% want to make sure we do not forget about those. So I suppose I just start off by making myself a buttload of slabs, and then somehow, some way I find a pattern that I think works. So then maybe that would be something like doing this. Let's see, can we then maybe do that, then another here, and then in the middle itself we then extended one up. Let's try and fill this in. Let's see if that actually looks at least somewhat nice. It is a build by me, so chances are it's probably gonna look horrible. I'll never claim to be the most creative builder in the world, that's for sure, but I will claim that I always freestyle. Should I change these right here to stairs instead? Let me try and really quickly remove these a bit, and then I think that looks much better, right? It kind of opens the area up a bit more in comparison to just making it feel very slim. And yeah, let me just quickly try and yap in a whole bunch of stairs instead. And then if we walk back, we can see that this feels much more open, whereas this just feels, yeah, that's definitely a much better move. Let's just make a buttload of stairs and just change this out real quick. Okay, so then what we do is we add another layer outside, do we? Or do we do this? See, it's either we do them double out or we do them like that. Yeah, this way, because a double out kind of looks dumb. You see, like that actually looks really dumb. Damn, whoa, okay, yeah, looks really dumb. That looks really, really dumb. But kind of building him out like this right here just makes the bridge feel more, I say it gives like a bit of a smoother look. So basically all I'd have to do is just remove that one line and then change it to that. Oh, you guys are just all really up here waiting for me, man. I cannot wait to light this area up a bit more. Okay, then let's yap that piece in there. Quickly extend it all the way over. Now I want to quickly take a look and see if there's any other details that I feel should be added in. See, the only other detail that I think maybe could work, but I also feel like might look dumb, is let's try and do that. So what I want to do is I want to remove these two pieces up here. And then instead of having those slabs, I turn it into stairs instead. I feel like it gets too chunky. Yeah, it gets too chunky. Okay, so we stick with the slabs. Definitely sticking with the slabs. That's for, yeah, 100%. That could have been something, but definitely it's not. Then basically now I just have to fill the roof all the way over to the other side. Alright, that finishes off the first step of the bridge. I do think that there is more that I want to do, but what I have to do now, before we get too far into that, is I need myself another pickaxe. I need myself another axe. On top of that, I also need to find some iron, because I think I want to add lanterns to this. Did also get a nice little ender pearl, so I will absolutely take it. But let's just start off by probably making a trip a little bit further up, because it's going to be much easier to find iron if we go a little higher up. We only have one diamond left at this moment right now, so we also gotta definitely make ourselves another journey down into the mines and grab some more. Hopefully. I'm having some really rough diamond luck in this world though. I'm not really sure what is going on, but my diamond luck is basically the worst it's ever been. I feel like I'm just not finding it. I have 8 cooked pork chops left, and then I have a few apples. That is literally all. Okay, never mind. That's basically almost all food that I have left. 10 more raw pork chops and 14 apples. And then if I quickly scour through, there's 2 more right there. Is there anything else in these chests that's edible and that is not rotten flesh? Yeah, perfect. So I want to start off by definitely cooking some of this down. Ooh, I have a few pieces more of iron here. Okay, I have one piece. Oh, great. Oh, so lucky, man. Ooh, exciting stuff. Let's make a quick trip over here to the other side and grab a bucket of lava since I'm not trying to spend any coal. I'd rather just use this right here because there will come a point where I'll probably have to remove all of this lava before I can actually put in a village or city here, which will more than likely take forever. That's gonna be fun. Anyways, just throw that in with the raw pork chop and we can get that cooking down. I don't need to take it with me though, I'm good. But yeah, so what I'm thinking of doing now is just let's make a trip further back up. Let's see if we can get ourselves a handful of iron. And on top of that, I can quickly run over here and grab 2 more buckets of lava, since we are definitely gonna be needing fuel. This project is far from over. It is. Oh, wait. I do not have a shield. Oh my god, bro. I forgot about that. My shield broke. This right here is literally what I call perfection. The one piece of iron that I do have is going to make for one phenomenal shield. Bang, bang, bang. That's not how you make it. That's how you make it. Thank you very much. Now I have a little bit more protection. So let's just quickly make our way up here. Get up to a decent level where there's a bunch more iron. Let's spend a little bit of time getting a good amount of iron. I don't need to get an insane amount, but just a solid amount. And we can then spend all of it making lanterns. Alright, that's the first piece. Let's go, baby. Hold up. Now it's about to get crazy, bro. 1 piece of iron? Nah. Call me a baller, brother. Okay. So what did you? If there is a potential iron vein, that would be really, really cool. I would actually very much so like that. Ooh, there's moss behind me. I just saw that the Enderman was there. That's why I looked away quickly. But moss is something that I want to get myself. This right here is good stuff. An interesting way to do some mining. Well, it's a fun way to do it. It kind of speeds things up a bit, in my opinion. If I get myself a diamond hoe, I can then utilize all of this moss right here down in the mines. If I get myself maybe a bone meal farm on top of it, I could then just easily like clear out a bunch and then in turn hopefully actually find diamonds much easier. Did he just drop me a piece of iron? He literally just dropped me an iron ingot. Okay, so I basically got just as many pieces of iron from zombies that I have actually, well, mining. We're off to a great start right here. This area is literally mob empire though. I don't like that. Oh yeah, while we're here, I like that. I like this, bro. Yeah, I like that. Gotta make sure we kill these so we don't fall out. Oh, things are starting to come together, man. Look at this. Just imagine how crazy it's gonna look when we really start making like true progress. This is just baby steps right now. Oh my god, bro. There's so many annoying things right now. Well, we get too far into it, I suppose that means that I have to make myself a quick trip home. Let's quickly grab ourselves a nap. Now this right here is what I like to see. Iron, 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 iron. There is iron everywhere right here. This is my jam, baby. This is absolutely my jam. Wonder if there might be fish down there. I might have to check that out soon. But I would say 37 pieces of iron is gonna do it plenty right now. And it was literally right next to my house as well. But yeah, this should definitely be more than enough lanterns for this build. Now let's just quickly smelt all of that down. And then we can start adding in some lanterns to the bridge. I did it again. I forgot to press record. But here we are. I've added lanterns all the way through the entire bridge right here, which I think adds so much to it, man. It's crazy how just a simple lantern can do so much to a build. I really think it helps so much with the look of it. So I basically think that's going to wrap it up for the build itself on the bridge. There's still a few more things that could be done, but I think that spending too much time on it would probably just be a waste of time since we have so many other projects that I want to get going. So bridge is now completed. And then what I'm thinking next is I want to start working a little bit on the look of this mine down here. So what I want to start off with is I want to get into the nether real quick and spend not too long, but just a few minutes grabbing a few shroom lights. Yeah, and when you compare this bridge right here to the bridge we built in the overworld, that bridge is much prettier, right? Oh wow, yeah, such a big upgrade, man. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful upgrade. think I might actually have changed my mind a little bit. I've docked myself out here to a warp forest, which was not too bad, like a couple hundred blocks away from home. I want to go down here. What I was looking for was soul sand, which is right down here. Hopefully nothing too scary is around these parts, which it shouldn't be. Sure, there are endermen. They're pretty scary, but if I can just keep my eyes away, I'll be good. Let's see if I can just grab a few pieces of soul sand without falling into the lava. I don't know why, but I feel like this is pretty scary. I'm so close to the lava, man. I don't like it. Alright, right there, that gives me a full stack of soul sand. Then what I can do is I can just quickly make my way back home, and I can make myself some soul torches, and then, yeah, not have him notice me. He shoots me down, that's a GG. I gotta take my bow out. I gotta play this really safe. No need whatsoever. Oh, whoa. Okay, I thought it was just a one tap. Doesn't care though, which is nice. There we are. Then now I can just quickly make my way back wherever. There it is. Alright, now I just gotta make my way home and we can get out of this terrible, terrible place. At least for the time being. Until next time. I just do not enjoy being in there. I just really do not enjoy being in there, man. So what I'll need to be able to make these lanterns is I need to make some coal so I can make soul torches. I believe the recipe is something like this. No? That? Oh, there it is. There it is. I really cannot remember the last time I actually made soul torches, but we're here now. We're doing it. And I can take some of my iron, my hard-earned iron that I just have none of, and I for some reason love spending to make lanterns. If I then make my way down to the mine, actually I'm gonna make a bunch more before I move. 19 lanterns is all it could be, and I will say that's definitely fine. See, what I'm thinking is down here, I want to keep the shroom lanterns on the floor, but for example on sides like this right here, what I want to do is I want to take my stuff and turn it into these deep slate tiles, because that's the theme that we're going to go with at the downstairs right there. So if I do like a deep slate tile and then something like this right here at the corner, just to kind of spice it up a little bit down here, I think that would be quite nice. But then if I can just kind of extend it all the way through down here and turn what I've done here the exact same thing on the other side, and maybe open the area a bit more off, the mine is going to feel much more complete, and it'd be really cool to like then start extending out. I think let's try and open everything up and see how it looks. Alright, I think we worked some magic down here, man. I'm really liking how this is going, man. I was definitely unsure about the shroomlight thing, but I'm actually working with it now. I don't know why. There's some sort of thing with the contrast that just really works for me. I feel like it's because I've looked at it for a while, but it's just kind of grown on me, man. And I just love the idea of all of this right here. I think it looks so freaking cool. And then just imagine it like extending down like crazy, bro. I feel like, oh, it's sick, bro. I really love that I just came up with this random idea right here. We definitely still have to finish off the entire tunnel up. That's definitely one thing that I want to do at some point as well. I also did gain 2 diamonds, which is perfect. That means that I have 3 combined right now, which gives us the opportunity to make ourselves a new axe. Alright, there is the one. Let's then quickly do that. We already have the lapis from mining down there, which is perfect. We can get efficiency or we can get unbreaking. I am thinking unbreaking. Let's grab that. Ooh, whoa. Alright, let's go, man. That's some real luck right there, and it's gonna cost us only 2 to get an efficiency 2 plus an unbreaking. That's good stuff right there. That's real good stuff. If I wanted to, I could actually grab the efficiency 1 and this efficiency 1. Then I could throw these 2 together, and then we could do this, and we could get ourselves an efficiency 3. So now both of our diamond axe and our pickaxe are both efficiency 3 and unbreaking 1. They're not great, but they're definitely better than they used to be. I feel like I'm gonna end up by completing these 100 days, and like when they're over, I'm gonna literally be running around with a still projectile projection 1 iron chest piece. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, bro, because I'm like, now I'm really getting into my building feel. Like, I don't care about anything other than just building and making this world look better and better, man. Just doing a few small steps here and there to make just a bunch of progress and just make something really cool and just awesome. I kind of have an idea as well for this area down here. I want it to be one giant sort of sugarcane thing. Now, exactly how that will come in, I don't know, and I feel like it's gonna take a lot of time to really plan it out properly. But like, the thing is, man, there's not much you can do in this world. Like, you could fill this up with like a bunch of, it could be cool if you could do like fields down here with like hay bales and weeds and carrots, but as far as I can tell, we can't actually do that. You better stay the away, bro. You better stay away. But at least as far as I can tell, we can't really get any of that. Maybe we can plant carrots. That's actually a good question. I should probably try and kill enough zombies to figure out if there's either potatoes or carrots. Because if that is the case, then that's a new food source. And at this point right now, that really should be our next objective. So I just for the fun of it went in and created a new world really quickly and tried to test it out. And you can't do it, bro. You can't do it. So I think that it's something that within the first amount of days, you can't do it. And then after a bit of time, it just kind of unlocks. I truly do not know the answer to this. I don't know why this... Either this is a glitch or it just unlocks after a certain amount of time. We are gonna accept it. We will accept this. I see no reason as to why I would not be very happy with this, because I am extremely happy with this. I did not know that this was actually going to be something that we could do, man. I was obviously expecting to never ever be able to do this, so massive win, wildly confused. Now, I suppose this just means that I will have to find myself a bucket, and then I suppose just literally right here we can make ourselves a little farm. I'm so confused. I am truly, genuinely, so unbelievably confused, though. I'll take it. Let's pop our water down and we can start getting this nice little wheat field going. This will come in so unbelievably handy then. I really thought I would have to go through so many different things to get food, but if this is all I have to do, let's get it, bro. Let's absolutely get it, man. This is so confusing to me. I literally went into the new world and I couldn't do it, bro. And then I just go back in here and it works. When good things happen, you don't complain, though. Just do not complain about good things happening. Okay, look. What's going on? Wait, something weird is going on. Now I can't plant again. Look. Wait. Okay, now I can. And now I can't. What is happening? Sometimes I can't and sometimes I can. What is happening here? There is something odd. This must be a bug then. I have so many questions and I probably will not get a single answer. Can I can? What's going on? Let's try and plant. Yeah, plant's fine. Does not plant right there. Does not plant at any of these spots over here. Neither here. What if I then do a new one and then... I can, but I still can't do it over here. But if I do a new one, whoops, that's not how you do it. If I do a new one, neither. Neither one of these. Boom. Nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Now I can. I believe that I'm not supposed to do this. That is my guess. My guess is that you're not supposed to be able to do this in this world. Now, since you're not supposed to be able to do this, I think that I'd rather play it fair, even though this kind of sucks. I was really excited about this. I'm gonna remove all of this and play it by the rules. I believe this is just some sort of random glitch that's not supposed to happen. So instead of actually utilizing that and kind of quote-unquote cheating, I'm gonna throw it out and just not use it. I'm gonna then also, on top of that, assume that potatoes and carrots are also not meant to be placed down. This is kind of annoying in the big picture because now it's going to be a lot harder to get food, but I'm like 99.9% sure that that's just a glitch, and I just can't. I don't really want to take advantage of a glitch like that. That just seems unfair. So I'd rather also not spend time on killing a bunch of zombies to try and get the carrots and potatoes. I have to just find a whole nother way to get my food sources, because yeah, I don't want to like do this just because it was like a little glitch, bro. That feels off to me, which is gonna suck. Now I have to do so much more work, but I suppose that's also the fun of it. So here is what I'm thinking right now. I want to start off by running over to the other side real quickly and grab myself a bucket of lava. I'm loving this bridge, bro. I'm really genuinely loving the bridge. It's so simple. Oh, it's so simple yet so clean. What's up with a little mini guy? At least I can eat the rotten flesh. If only I had cows. Let's melt down this gold right here. Let's grab every single piece of gold that we have lying around this place right here, which seems to be an okay amount. I believe this is actually the perfect amount of nuggets as well. Yes, it is. It equals 22. What I want to do with these pieces is I actually want to make myself some golden apple, because I want to go to the Nether, and I want to go and find myself a Nether fortress where hopefully I can get blaze rods, maybe some cool things in the chest around there, Nether warts, and then hopefully, crossing our fingers, we can get a villager zombie and then actually get ourselves villagers. I think that would be unbelievably freaking massive, man. And we'll have ourselves 3 golden apples. Not too much food on hand. We'll have 12 cooked pork chops, 3 golden apples, and just some normal apples. And then I suppose, since I am rather desperate, rotten flesh is gonna do it. If I somehow, someway completely run out, I got a decent amount of rotten flesh lying around. Yeah, I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep. Then I want to make myself a few torches as well, because I have a system in the Nether where I kind of complete off each row of the actual fortress itself, so I kind of know where I'm going and I'm not losing my way. But I think with just around and about the things that I have on me right now, if I can just clear out a few more things from my inventory, this will really be all that I need to go into the Nether and then take on the fortress itself, and then hopefully it won't take forever to find it either. That would be a nice little start. I only got 12 arrows. Really? See, the reason why I really want a lot of arrows is because I'm trying to fight some of these blaze rods in there, and they will be much easier to take out with a few arrows than getting up close and then end up killing. It's all I got, so that's just, I have to live with it, man. This probably means that we won't be able to get as many blaze rods as I would like. What I could do to be just a little smarter is let's power up our bow, at least get a power 1. Let's try and test our luck right here. Let's try and make ourselves another bow that we throw in, and we get another power 1. And then how many levels is that required to level 2? Okay, 2. So yeah, let's take that, man. Let's at least, you know, a slightly better bow. That will definitely help us know. And that's basically all that I can do to prepare myself as best as possible. We're gonna play this smart, so we won't take too big of risk. We want to get in there. We want to see if we can even find a fortress first off. But if we find a fortress, check a couple of chests, hopefully potentially cross our fingers, kill a couple of blaze rods, and then just get back, and then the hunt for villagers really starts, which I really hope that you can get some zombie villagers. I believe we saw a zombie villager like way at the start when we started this world right here, so I do know we can get them. I feel as prepared as I can possibly be, so let's just jump into the Nether and hope this goes well. And hopefully it won't take too long to actually find some sort of fortress. Why the hell was there a slide right there? Alrighty, let's see how long this takes. Hopefully it won't take forever. No way. Is that actually it? Am I tripping, or is that it? I think that's it. I think that was a minute and a half. That was literally a minute and a half. That's all it took. That's perfect to me. I will absolutely take that. A minute and a half is ridiculous. That's a massive win right there. All right, let's just get to work, man. Let's just start off by checking this chest right here. Please be good. All right, it's something. Let's go with that it's something. And then all we gotta do with the strategy is that whenever I've checked out a corridor like this right here, that is now completed. I'm gonna still put a torch because then I know this is the way back. This right here is what we're looking for. Nether wart is perfect, man. We're gonna grab as much of this as we can. Let's see, so we got some sort of corridor going down right here. Let's start off by checking this. Give me some arrows, bro. Yeah, thank you. Let's go. And there's also a chest. Oh, another one down there. This is decent. Not loving that chest, but I will take it. This one? Oh, what was that? Nothing good. I forgot to open it. Ooh, blaze. Yes. Awesome. I need this. Nice. He drops nothing. Not even a blaze rod. Because why would he drop me a blaze rod? Of course, when I need some, he ain't gonna drop me some. That clears out this entire lower layer down here, so that is fine by me. Let's place that in so we can keep track of our way back. Well, hello there, good sir. Drop me a hit. Imagine just the first one I kill, it drops me a hit. Oh, there's another one there. He's not gonna go. Oh, let's go. 3 diamonds. That is absolutely a massive dub. Hold up. That is brilliant. Place that so we know this area is cleared off. Come on. Oh, okay. Iron. Iron I'll take. I am kind of down bad on iron, so yeah, that's alright by me. That clears this area off as well. Now this right here is like the full-on outsides, which I'm not really loving. There must be more. Have I really checked everything now? It seems like that would not be the case. I believe this right here is where it came from. Yeah, this is where I came from. So if I go up the stairs right here, this will lead me to an unexplored area. Holy! There are a bunch of withers. The wither spawn rate is nice. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Sometimes you get castles where they just really don't want to spawn at all, and other times, well, you get something like this right here, which looks rather beautiful to me. Oh, I see a chest. I'm gonna clear these guys out to start. Oh, there's another one down there as well. Making sure I keep my distance, man. No need to die. No need for that. We're trying not to do that. More. Jesus Christ, this place is crazy. What? Oh my god. That distance? That's nuts. Alright, what is this? Really? Okay, that's a pretty bad one. I want to just make sure I break him so I don't go for them once again. Let's make our way all the way down. Okay, there's nothing here. This is just a... That right there is just a dead end. Alright, so if I can quickly kill this wither right here, then hopefully the... Oh, there's another one. Holy, this is ridiculous. I'm loving it. Do not get it twisted, though. Bro, really? Really? Wow, this place is wild. Okay, what's this just got? Oh, that's actually decent. I'll grab it. So did the blaze rod just kind of go away? They're just everywhere. This is actually one of the best spots I've ever seen for withers, man. I've never seen it be this efficient. Okay, it's just another dead end. So we've managed to get us 3 diamonds, 6 iron, a little bit of gold. What I want to do is I want to try and grab, I'd say 3 blaze rods. If I can grab 3 blaze rods pretty safely and quickly. How is this real? Alright, you know what? Let's just get away. Too much going on. Can't really deal with that. So supposedly out here there should be a bunch of blaze rods. Yeah. Yeah, we literally got a spawner right there. And another spawner right there. Holy, don't do that to me, man. So this fortress is a 10 out of 10 fortress. It is genuinely massive and has very, very exciting spawn rates. Oh my god, bro. Did you see that? Yo, this is ridiculous. Y'all are trying to go for these cheeks, man. Alright, here's what the play is. I'm trying to... Wow, did you hit me there? That's kind of wild. I want to build this little wall right here. With a bit of a roof as well. Now, I'd definitely rather be overdoing it, if anything. If we can then just utilize this a little bit. I don't have too many blocks, but that is alright. So this can be like my little safety spot. If I can then have some of them get close. Wait, how do I do this the best way possible? I'd like to be able to build some sort of wall of safety around here. Okay, that's a nice hit. Oh yeah, distance though. Maybe we remove that and that so we have like a double opening. Oh, no. Maybe we just use the bow. Seems like the power 2 equals 2 shots and they're gone for it. I see a few blaze rods in here. Okay, the spawn rate is ridiculous because of the... Right, it's gonna be an issue because of the... come on. I cannot afford to miss it. Oh, I missed a lot. Okay, here. Okay, that's one blaze rod. Was that the only blaze rush that's dropped? I ran out of arrows because I was a dummy and I just missed a bunch of shots. Here's the play. Gonna do that. Kind of like a little safety block. I do not know what I am thinking with my building right here, but it works. Okay, that's maybe like a lie, but it kind of works. Oh. No. Yeah, this is where I would need arrows badly. Oh, that's nice. That's not nice. You can block that off. That will kind of help a little bit. And then there. I can just somehow... Yeah, nice. Now, does it give me any blaze rods? No. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. My whole way back is also blocked off by blazes. I think that was the blazes from all the way over there trying to shoot at me. Right now, I'm trapped. Right now, I am trapped. I have no arrows. I don't know. Let's start off by putting a couple of soul sands down here for my safety. I do not know what this building style is, but I call it the better safe than sorry style. Yeah. I need just one more blaze, right? Because I need one to build the actual... Holy bro, I can't even find the words right now. I'm literally too out of it. I'm so out of it, Nope. Nope. Yeah, I need one for the brewing stand and then one to power the brewing stand. Did it drop? It didn't drop. Oh, why would it not drop? Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this. I gotta just go. This is too risky. Oh, nice. Come on. Be the one. No! Why would you not drop? Really, bro? I need to see if I can find a blaze inside the house right here that would be a lot easier for me to take down. Because these guys out here is too much. I'm not good enough. And my armor is like straight up dookie. Oh yeah, this is nice, bro. They just... Okay, if they want to spawn a little bit in here... Yes, bro. Perfect. 2, I think that's going to do it. If I'm wrong, we'll have to come back. But for now, this is all that I want. Because I'm running out of food as well. I have 2 pork chops and some apples. That ain't gonna cut it, bro. This is what we take. We take what we have. We play it smart instead of dying. We make our way back home now with what we've gotten. Sometimes you just gotta take your wins and not overextend your welcome. And I feel like if I'm staying here for much longer, that's overextending my welcome, and that's gonna just cause me to die. I know my own abilities, and they're poor. And they're very poor. One might even say they're embarrassing. I'm being smart, so I'm... Oh! Yeah, that's what I wanted. That was not... I was trying to put on a furnace as a chest piece, but I wanted to put on a gold chest piece, because that should, in theory... keep me safe. Let's see if this guy attacks me. What's up, beautiful? See, he does not care. He just thinks I'm like all cute and stuff, which, you know, can't blame a bro from that, man. You know, gotta respect the cuteness. But yeah, I'm basically already home. This is kind of insane that the fortress is this close to us. I was up there earlier and I didn't notice it, so I'm kind of surprised by the fact that I didn't notice it earlier. But all right. I was probably looking right at it and not even noticing it. I guess I'll take a few slime blocks, actually. Suppose we don't have any slime, so slime is cool to me. Awesome. Slime is now added to our collection. So here is what the play is right now. Let's make ourselves a brewing stand. Throw it down literally right there for now. Then all we need is a spider eye. Where is all my spider eyes? I know I have spider eyes, right? I've killed spiders. Yeah, there we are. Spider eyes. Then we need this right here for some sugar. And then I need mushrooms, which that... Actually, I do not have mushrooms, do I? I do not believe I have mushrooms. Because why would I have mushrooms? That would be like kind of random, wouldn't it? So that will be a next objective, is to get mushrooms. That means another trip into the Nether, because we are definitely gonna need that. Let's see if we can't just get that over with quickly instead of having to wait for that. Get away with you, you little ghast. Also you. All I am looking for is just you mushrooms. Thank you. Alright, yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. I even had to pop a golden apple and everything like that, man. I am not taking no risk whatsoever with that. There's way too much shenanigans going on in there. It is not worth it, bro. I'd rather just... I don't even have a villager yet. I don't even have it, so... You know what, man? Mushroom can wait. Okay, this right here is interesting. Not the 3 baby zombies after me. That is quite annoying. But what's interesting is that thing is riding a chicken. Now that is a potential game changer. Let me just put on my good chest piece. Alright, let's take out these small little things. Bro, I hate... Baby zombies hitboxes are literally so off guard, bro. They're the most annoying thing ever. I have no food left. We are at a point right now where this is down to our last 4 apples. Okay, where did the chickens go? There were supposed to be more. There he is. There it is. Okay, so we have ourselves a baby... Okay, let me just quickly take out that other one first. Awesome. This right here is so unbelievably interesting. Okay, we trapped it. We trapped it. I want to... Do they lay eggs while the babies is on them? I genuinely do not know the answer to that. I'm thinking I want to wait a little bit and see if it actually drops eggs. I believe there is some sort of thing where when you have them spawn this way, they kind of just end up despawning, right? I believe there's something to that, because I remember that happening in like a skyblock. Jesus Christ, look at all these skeletons, man, and I have just no food. If I can get chickens, that will be the most insane new food source that we'll have, but we have to see if this thing drops. You know what, let's start off by killing the baby zombie on top, and then let's see what happens with this chicken right here, if it ends up dropping anything, or if it just simply does nothing. I don't see any grass around except up there where I could grab some seeds, but I guess seeds won't really matter until I have 2 chickens, but I just wanted to maybe like feed it to see if that had any sort of effect on it. According to Google, it says that every 5 to 10 minutes is when the chicken drops an egg. Let's see what happens. Let's actually spend the time we wait those 5-10 minutes and actually make it go with us home. So can I... Okay, it does seem to be appealing with that, so if I can just have him follow this seed right here. Alright, he will do that. Then hopefully we can make our way home without too many mobs. Yeah, there's a skeleton right there, which is big issue. What about over here? No. It's just literally spawning 2 skeletons right there. Because obviously there will. Let's see if we can climb. Let's do some climbing, bro. All you gotta do is just come with me and you will be in a much better world. Maybe we can even just tunnel home. If we could actually just tunnel home, that'd be phenomenal. Maybe we kind of can. No, don't fall down. You dummy. These chickens are not bright. Hello, sir. Mr. KFC, come on. Follow me and we will make our way home. Jesus, bro, my food is just... I have no food left now. This is my last 2 apples. I have to pop a golden apple. I have no health left. I don't really care about actually losing the golden apples since I'm at a spot where I can get so much gold, so that's not the issue. I just simply don't have any other food. Okay, we're almost home. If only you were a cow, I could really get to town on this rotten flesh, but that's not the case, unfortunately. Come on, Mr. Chicken, we're almost there. I'm gonna just destroy my house to get inside. I don't care. Pop these 2 down. Okay, we have a chicken in our house. This is at least somewhat good. I still am not convinced that he will actually drop anything. Come on, inside. Like, actually inside. There we are. He's now trapped inside right here. It's already almost been about 10 minutes and I have not seen a single flippin' egg drop, which does scare me. Almost 10 minutes. I've given him seeds. I've given him love. You want a kiss? I don't think that's gonna do it either. See, now the question is, do I try to see if I can get another one and then get them together and then breed them and then that way... Maybe? Who the hell knows, man? I actually have no idea if he will just despawn. Alright, so here it is. According to Google, this chicken right here will not drop eggs. I thought so. I was almost confident in saying that. Now, I do not know if he will actually despawn. That one I have no idea whatsoever about, because I think there is something about them despawning as well. But what it also does say on Google is that you can breed them with other chickens. So that means if I can double up and find another one, he will not despawn. What I'm thinking is, I do not know if this will work whatsoever. I'd rather try this and see. We'll just name him KFC. I'm gonna give him a name tag. This has... I have genuinely no idea whatsoever if this is gonna help or not, but hopefully this will in turn make sure that he does not despawn. So that means that I would have to find another baby zombie riding a chicken, which I believe the chances of that happening is like insanely slim, so I don't know if we will have any luck whatsoever. I suppose I could start off by running a distance away and then come back and see if he's despawned, because if that's the case, then this basically means nothing and we're just wasting our time. I think like, this is really annoying, man, because I'm done. I'm really completely, truly out of food. I suppose we can try and run out and then run back and see what happens. Yeah, the only way right now for us to even survive is literally we have to go back to killing fish. That is the only food source I can think of that will actually help us out for a little bit. 46 fish for now will probably do. I've screenshotted the coordinates, so now I can always come back to this spot. Something I'd love to do is I would see if I could find mushrooms in the overworld. If you could just find like a random mushroom biome nearby. Oh, so many. Look at this, bro. Look at the spawn rate. It's actually insane. Yeah, this is actually it's not a bad way to get food whatsoever. I actually really don't mind this. It seems like the more fish you kill, the more they just kind of start spawning over time. Yeah, 54, banging. Absolutely banging. So then now what we gotta do is we probably just gotta start making our way down again. I'm actually seeing a mine shaft right there, which wouldn't actually be too bad since maybe there could be a chest down here. We don't want to go in there though. We do not want to go anywhere near that. Well, what are you doing up there all by yourself? Let me just real quick come and fix that for you, man. You can join my squad any day of the week. Guaranteed this will just be a 1. Guaranteed. When it's out in the open like this, it's a guaranteed 1. Water. And 1 is always better than none, so we will happily take it. Now, where in the world is the way back home? I truly do not remember at all where my home is. I might have to pull up my coordinates. I cannot remember where it is. I cannot pass up this opportunity. Look at the amount of iron that's just lying around here. There is so much, man. This is crazy. There's literally iron everywhere that I look, man. And I'm gonna need these for lanterns. I will need the iron for a bunch of lanterns, man. I gotta go nuts with this. This is one hell of an opportunity to grab iron, man. We are broke as broke. Look at that, man. Oh, bro, this is phenomenal. Man, what in the sounds was that? Do not ever, and I mean ever, do that again. Hell nah. Yo, look at all the iron. Look at it all. Look at all the creepers as well. Phenomenal. Can I just like let you blow? Oh, Jesus, bro. That was close. Well, at least you showed me more iron. And just like that, we have ourselves a stack plus 13 iron. That is quite wonderful, man. This place is really goated. This place is really goated. I definitely consider this a successful trip. We got ourselves a bunch of raw salmon, a whole but almost 2 stacks of iron. And we didn't lose our chicken. Ooh, okay. He did not disappear. This means we can, with time, hopefully actually get chickens. This is massive. This is actually really phenomenal. Not something I was almost 100% sure that when I come back, he was going to be gone. Now it's just all a matter of if we can get ourselves another baby zombie riding a chicken. And if we can do that, Jesus, man. That is literally going to be the biggest game changer. It's gonna make everything so much easier. It's gonna have us, oh my god, bro, we're gonna get arrows as well. We can that's even better. Oh Jesus Christ, of course, phantoms. There are so many things about this that's just phenomenal. Let me make a few more buckets, because I made myself a couple of extra buckets because I do run back and forth quite a lot to grab lava. So why not just get ourselves a few extra buckets? It will come in handy. The main question now is, would it be worth it to try and go out another run like we did before where we got that chicken and see if there's a chance of it happening once again? We do have so much food now, so we could do a bit of a run, crossing our fingers that potentially would mean that. And then on top of that, we could go out and we could see if we can maybe find some mushroom. I think that might be the play to do. Now, what I'm about to say is something that probably should not have taken as long as it has for me to actually figure out that you could do that. What might that be, you ask? Well, so the issue that so let me explain to you how much of a dummy I am. We tested out earlier where we couldn't really plant down seeds or anything like that, and in reality the reason why I couldn't, it is due to lighting. I have figured it out. It is all due to lighting. It's just literally me just being the dummy that I am and not realizing that some places it was just a little too dark for me to be able to place it down, and that was really all that I needed, was to place a simple torch or a lamp or something like that, and it would have worked perfectly. So We can use farms. That's basically what I am trying to say. I was being really cool and being like really like, you know, that guy trying to like, you know, be smart and be like, okay, you know what, I don't want to cheat and like do something that you're not supposed to do. But then in reality, it was just me being an absolute dummy and I can do it, so we'll do it. So all I need to do is just grab a few seeds and we can start the farm off. Things like this is just the things that you'll get from my videos, man. I'm just not ever gonna claim to be a smart guy, because I am not. Because I am not. Now, I kind of have a feeling that I want to do the farm down there. It's kind of like a thing that I'm torn on, because something in me kind of wants to like fill this underground thing up with water, because I do feel like that would be cool. But then at the same time, I also kind of want some farms down here. So maybe I do something in the middle of that, where maybe I do some sort of like lake going through down here, and then I do farms at the side. Basically, that would mean that I would have to do some sort of like way down here. Yeah, let's try and make some sort of staircase down, and then we can work on this area. Okay, something simple like this just to start off with. I think I want to add a few more details to the side and stuff like that, so it just looks a bit better. But this is fine just to like, you know, just starter point. So I have an insane amount of iron now, which is what we're gonna need for this. I want to go absolutely crazy and build myself a bunch of small little farms down there, trying to make something cool. We'll need ourselves a bunch of oak fences, and we'll probably have to make ourselves another journey to try and get even more wood, since I'm not too good on wood right now. Then I also want to make myself 2 more buckets so we can get an infinite water source going down there. Okay, so let's make our way down here and start off by, I guess we can actually take the crafting table with us, thank you. Let's just pop that down there, because we'll probably be using that quite a lot. So we definitely have an issue down here where there's a lot of mobs and a lot of scary stuff. But one of the things we gotta do is we definitely have to clear out this area a bit, so we actually have the space to work with. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just gotta keep myself an open eye on all these mobs. So what I'm thinking is that if we take the bridge right here, I think what I want to have going through is that I want to have this water source going through under here, and I believe this block right here should be the middle one. Yeah, this specific one right here is literally the middle of it. Let me quickly remove this tree right here. So the plan is to make some sort of river going through here. I guess let's really quick start off by just digging out a bit of the area around here just to have the space for the river. Yeah, it's definitely not finished, but this is just a starting point. Then I guess I can probably just quickly just block this area off so we don't have all the water just running everywhere. At least for now. I think I want to make it go down here and just kind of hit down here in a little pond or something. But then now I can just quickly fill this in with a bunch of water. And just like that, we have ourselves a wonderful little walk pond thing. I think what I want to do is actually, I might want to go ahead and maybe in the middle part right here, I want to just dig down another layer just so it kind of gets deeper in the middle. Just a little detail that you probably can't even see whatsoever, but I kind of want to do that. And then also I think I want to add in some mud and stuff like that just to kind of make it a bit more exotic, and just, I don't know, I kind of want to go in on these details. I then want to grab some of my birds and just make myself a mini little bridge going over here. So we have the walkway right here. We can then just there can start adding a little path over to the other side. Very small little bridge, but that's all that's really needed. I could then maybe make myself a few birds fences. Maybe I just add them to the side like this. Wait, that's not the birds ones. Wrong. There and there. Wait, I have an idea. Oh yeah, while we are back here, I want to add a few lanterns to my collection. Did I leave all of my torches down here? Yeah, they're right there. All right, then let's just throw in all of this iron and let's make ourselves a few more lanterns. And then what I want to do is I think I want to take these birds' logs, do this. Wait, let's see how this turns out. I'm not really sure that I'm doing what I am. We'll see. So first off, do that. And we need some more fences. Just give me a second right here. This might actually end up being okay. Let me cook. Let me cook, bro. Hold up. Let me just cook for a second. No, we do them all the way. Yeah, fully. Then that. Double there. And then in the middle as well. Hold up. I might have cooked. I might have cooked. The smallest little Brits, but you know what? I don't like them in the middle. I do not like them in the middle. See, it's almost better with just none then. Maybe we do that. And that, and then we just, oh, that's not it. And then we just do that. subtle little detail, and then maybe on top of that, we do this at the bottom. I think that looks a little better. It's just a small little detail that I kind of think works. Yeah, you know what, man? That works better. That definitely works better. Do I like it? Okay, I like it. It's fine. I think it's more than fine. Maybe it will help if I just add a little path through here. I think maybe it's just because this should kind of be connected. I suppose I'll just actually connect it with birds down here, just to kind of switch it up just a little bit at least. So instead of it being oak, we kind of go more with like a birchy look down here. Yeah, I think that looks better. It's a start. Still much more to do, but this is a start. Can some of you just drop like carrots or potatoes, by the way? Oh yeah, can also one of you maybe be like a zombie villager? Then now what the plan is to make some small farms down here. Now I do believe I have some sort of idea of where to go with this, but I want to start off by making myself a few more fences. And then we clear out the area just a little bit. This block right here is the middle point. So we have 4 blocks to this side and 4 blocks to here when you remove this one and that one. That's the perfect middle spot. And I think in the middle spot itself, yeah, we actually do that instead. That looks better. It kind of makes it more like farmish. Is that a word? It's a word now. So then what we do is we go 3 blocks in. Then I do a removal like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means water right here, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and then block down there. So then there I can put this, and I think I want to have them face up like that. Yeah, I want to have them face up like that. So then this middle part right here is where the water is going to be, and then I can fill the side in right here with birds locks. So then we can do that. Do the exact same thing over here. Fill it in with our birds locks. And that, and I can then fill this one out like this. Why are they all stuck behind the tree? Come on, carrots, potatoes, carrots, potatoes. Rotten flesh it is. And since I will obviously need to have a good amount of lighting for this to actually work down here, I have a plan, don't you worry. I think I want to actually chop down the front right here from side to side, and as well as that on the front, add in the birch locks just like on the sides. And I want to be able to extend out a little bit. I don't want it to be too big, neither too small. But if we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 seems fine. I think 8 is what we go with. That means that this part right here, so we have 8 blocks to work with inside the area. And I just gotta go down all the way around here and then connect these 2 together, fill them in with the birds locks, quickly give them a much prettier touch. Then I just grab my stone hoe and I can, oh yeah, I gotta remember to add in the lighting first. Simply if we just add the fences all around to start off with, actually. And I'm gonna need a lot more, okay. Then everything is filled in just like that. We then gotta do something about the middle part right here where I think we just honestly add in these because it will still have the water under it, but it will give us the ability to walk inside. Then what I do is I think I add in fences on top of here. Alright, before I got completely interrupted. I can then fill in it like this. Yeah, I don't like that. That could have, I was trying to do something, but oh yes. Okay, this is huge. This is huge, bro. Nothing else matters. I just made a horrible build. We do not care. This is huge. Okay, you gotta come with me. You are decked out and everything, my G. What's up with it, though? Phenomenal stuff. Come on, get inside. Get into my casa, brother. I need to make myself a little bit of a boat. Do I not have any wood? Wait, do I not have a single piece of wood to make a boat? Did I really spend it all? I think I spent every single piece of wood so I can't even make a boat. Alright, there we are. And then let's quickly make ourselves a boat right there. Where are you? There. Come on. Just get inside the boat. My man. My man. Now I really need to find mushrooms, though. Wonderful. He should not despawn then. Yeah, I was trying to do something right here, but I don't think I like it. I want to remove that for sure. I want to definitely remove that. Sometimes you gotta try some stuff and you gotta realize that's just not it, bro. That just really was not it, though. So if I add lanterns to the sides, will it be enough? Because there is something in me that tells me like doing the thing on top of it is like overkill. But I also believe that the issue is that these right here are not in, like there's not enough light in here. Almost confident in saying that. Yeah, see right here, the lighting is not enough. You know what? I have a fix. I want to make this thing 1 block bigger. Yeah, so I just have to extend it just by 1. So this block right here will be the middle block of the build. That definitely does not look the prettiest, but I'm basically forced to do that. Otherwise, I will not be able to have enough lighting down here. Let's just quickly hold this entire ground up, and I believe with almost certainty this does mean we will literally be able to plant everywhere now. Okay, let's grab our seeds and let's just try and slowly but surely go around. Yeah, this seems to be perfect. All right, everything is completely lit up. Damn, that was not enough seeds though. I just gotta real quick go crazy. Thankfully, I got a bunch of bone meal. And just like that, we have our farms finished. I might have to figure out something different from that. I definitely want to do something different than having that there. Maybe I could add like shroom lights through it. That might also look dumb. I'll do something, bro. I'll definitely do something. But then right here we have a closed-in farm. And then I can just kind of do a couple of these going down the road. I think that will look really, really cool. I think I can then repeat it over here. But just do like a couple of farms that's just nothing too crazy, but just, you know, some nice stuff. I want to go and see if I can find a lost cave as well. So I can maybe get some drip leaves and like lily pads and stuff like that to add on the water as well. I think that would look cool. We have 47 wheat as well now, so we are starting to have some good stuff with that. For now, while I wait, what I want to do is I want to plant these pumpkin seeds down. I want to have them just grow up so we can then get a bunch more quickly, because we can do a pumpkin farm as well, just since why not, right? But I definitely think this area is starting to come together. But for now, I don't think that matters anymore. We can literally get villagers now, or we can get one villager at least. And I want to start off by doing that. But that will be impossible until I get mushrooms. Oh, yes, baby. This is exactly what I was looking for. Is there only gonna be one? It seems to me like there will only be one. I would have liked to have grabbed at least two. One is fine. I'll take this home. I will just bone meal it, grow a bigger one, and then get a bunch out of that. With the bone meal that we probably don't actually have now that I think about it. I spend everything. Okay, let's grab the spider eye. Let's also grab the piece of sugar. Then I just gotta find myself a couple of skeletons to quickly kill. 2 skeletons down, 0 bones. Of course. Alright, thank you, and it even drops me a double. Let's freaking go. Let's pop down the brown mushroom. Let's bone meal it, and this should hopefully give us plenty. Yeah, look at that, bro. Hold up, man. That went me from 1 to 14. That's good stuff. That's pretty good stuff right there. I did not know it was that good. Oh, you're so about to turn. No, it's gonna be a party, bro. It's gonna be a party, man. You ain't ready for this. Hold up, baby. Give me a second right here. Let's pop this tingling in with that tingling and then that dangling. And then we get this spider eye. Let's get it. And then we gotta grab ourselves some glass. Where is my glass? Bang, boom, bang. We just gotta do that. And then whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, everything is going wrong. We got glasses. Oh, now it's getting big. Now it's getting really big, brother. I really need to clear out my inventory soon. I'm getting so tired of just like freaking having so much stuff in here that I don't need. Let's fill these bad boys up. Let's throw them in this thing right here. Let's grab ourselves some blaze rod fuel. Pop that to the side. Add in our fermented spider eye and then the gunpowder off. You're gonna become a villager. And you better be good. Otherwise, it's just there's nothing I can do about it. But still. Then we pop in our gunpowder. I got my 1 golden apple, which is all that I need. I even got some extra gold right here for future. Do I even have apples left over at this point? Doesn't matter, bro. I can always get more apples. Splash potion of weakness. Throw that over to the bad boy. And then yap that in. And then 5 minutes from now, oh, you're gonna be lovely to look at, bro. And I'll get your armor up, I think. I think it falls off him. All right, cool. Cool. Okay, we got it. Just in the middle of a war. Hold up. Give me 1 second. There we are. We now have our zombie. That's not true at all. We now have our villager. That's what I meant to say. Let's get back inside and let's see what beautiful looks this guy had. Okay, what's up with it, bro? Welcome. Hope you're doing great. This is your new home. At least for now, until I can like make one over there, which will happen at some point, but not now. Not now at all. Let's jump in this boat with bro right here and let's just sail to the side. And I'm just gonna block him in right here for now so he won't be able to escape. Hopefully I can get this without hitting him. Nice. Welcome to your new home. Now see, what I am thinking is that the easiest way to gain any sort of emerald from these guys, and especially with the world that I have right now, is probably to make him a Fletcher. Either a Fletcher or a farmer. Since I am starting to work on these farms down here, I could kind of do that. Although in reality, I think a Fletcher is going to be much nicer. It's been decided, I'll do a Fletcher. And let's just make the most yapping out of every type of block. There we are, thank you. Trying to clean out my my chest a bit. Let's pop this down, and then you're gonna take it, aren't you? See, I have an issue right here. This guy has that green thing on. Does that mean that he won't take jobs? Wait, is that the... I think that's their king. Wait, is that how it goes? That's when they have this green thing, they do not take jobs. There's something about that, isn't there? Wait, stop. You're telling me that my first villager is a villager that doesn't take jobs? So basically you're completely useless. Okay, you're not completely useless, I just need another one. But like, really? Is this actually real? I think this is real. Oh my BS. What are you saying? He won't take it either. Oh my god. That is literal. Oh man. Now this right here is freaking beautiful. We got it. We got ourselves a potato. I've been down here fighting a bunch of zombies. I'm hoping to see if I can get another chicken. I'm not seeing anything happening yet, but at least I am getting potato. I also hope I can get carrots. That would be really, really cool, but I'm not having any luck with that right now. But if zombies keep coming like they do right now, this won't take forever. This definitely won't take forever, man. It's all just a matter of time. I haven't seen a single baby zombie or anything like that yet, and surely not one on a chicken either. Ooh, what just broke? Oh, my boots broke. Ooh, well that is not the biggest issue, but it's a bit of an issue, I guess. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. My shield also just broke. My shield also just broke. Okay. Trying to play this smart. I need to just get to somewhere where I can throw it on a crafting table. I can make myself a shield. Maybe in here? Looks safe. Okay, yeah, perfect. This is the spot. We make ourselves a crafting table, throw that down real quick. Thank god we do have iron with us as well, so we can make ourselves a quick little shield. And on top of that, I'm gonna make myself a pair of diamond boots. Alright. Back to somewhat safe. Dear god. Let's do a quick spot around here, see if we can see any baby zombies on chickens, which I can't. Alright, what I want to do is I want to just run home instead, because I want to throw an enchantment on the boots themselves. I do think this area down here is actually really good to try and see if we can grab another baby zombie on a chicken, because the area is so freaking massive. So they just keep on spawning all the time. It should make things a lot easier. But yeah, I'm definitely not having any luck right now, at least. Dear god, bro. Oh my. And of course. Oh my god, get away. Dear lord, bro, this is... I need to get home, I need a break. I need myself a little break. I'm gonna just put the potato down right here so we can start growing, so we can get a few more. Let's get back inside to this guy. Oh, I hate you so much, man. What? Why are you here? Well, welcome. Anyways, let's just throw these in right here. You know what, man? I'll actually take the feather falling. I will genuinely actually take feather falling. I think that's the best thing I could have gotten, if I'm being real. I suppose there's also a chance that we can have baby piglins ride on chickens in the nether as well. I think on this side right here, what my plan is that I want to have the wheat farm, then a potato, and then a carrot, and then on the other side over here, I think I want to do 2 sugar canes and then a pumpkin in the middle, so we have 6 farms combined. I'm kind of at a point right now where it feels like it's almost embarrassing to say that I'm still running around with an iron chest plate, but I am. And what I think is that we have to do a bit of mining. We still have a lot of corridors to some of the sides that we've not actually opened yet. So we could go through some of these, fully get the last few pieces of diamond that we need, and then we can actually finally make ourselves a chest piece. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically, we are literally just 1 short of the chest piece. Come on, you beauty. How many? 4? 4 is fine. Alright. That is actually perfect. That means that I can make a chest piece, and I can also make myself a new pickaxe, because we are basically about to be done with this one. I also am in dire need of a new shovel, which I will not have enough diamonds for. A little unfortunate, but there's nothing I can really do about it, so it just kind of is what it is. Apparently I missed some in the roof. So how many we got? 3? 4? 5? More, please. I will absolutely take more. I think that's going to be all though. Okay, that brings us to 16. And I have also maxed out every single tunnel on each side all the way through down here. Oh, this one. And this one. Alright, so we have 2 more where we can go a little bit down, but basically I've maxed out every tunnel. I can always go further down the ones, but it just means that I'll have to probably extend this corridor a bit further down. Don't mind that though. But now that we have this, let's start off by... Oh, let's actually dump in all of this extra deep slate that we have now. Let's just make a double chest over here that we can pop in all of this at. I really gotta start making some chest rooms and stuff in this house right here. This house is just so dead. Let's make ourselves a chest piece. Let's also make ourselves a new pickaxe since we're really low on that. And then with the last 5, I guess one of them is going to go to another shovel. And the last 4, I suppose for now, let's save them. Alright, so we can either get projectile protection 2 or we can get unbreaking. So I'm going to go with the unbreaking, and it's just unbreaking. And for the pickaxe, we can get efficiency 1. I suppose we grab that, it's better than nothing. And the shovel, ooh, efficiency 2. Ooh, that's kind of nice because then I can combine the efficiency 2 with the unbreaking. That's only going to cost me 2. And then I do have some of these books right here. I have protection, protection, and protection. I can throw in these 2 protection. No, I don't want to do that. No, I need to at least have 3 books at all times so that I can make myself a librarian, so I can get endless books instead. So that is not something that I want to waste actually. I have 1 piece of leather left. I gotta remember to not do that with these books then. But anyways, for now I can throw on the chest piece, which is really nice. Throw you in there for memories, I suppose. And then now we are much more decked out. And I can combine these 2. What if I get this one? Actually, this is a good idea. This one right here, the one that has efficiency on it, if I can get unbreaking on it instead, I can then combine it with the other one. It's not how you craft something or enchant something. If I can just get unbreaking, it's gonna waste a lot of level. Then I can get unbreaking 2 instead of unbreaking 1. But what am I doing? Yeah, there it is, unbreaking. So then we can throw this one in, mix it in with this one. Is 13 and it's 14. So let's flip it around, and then we have efficiency 3 and unbreaking 2, and we have no levels left either. But now we have ourselves an even better pickaxe. Yeah, that's worth it. That was worth it. And still, I have no luck spotting either a zombie villager or a zombie riding a chicken. I will just keep on waiting patiently. I'd really love to go out and see if I could find a lost cave. I'm gonna just make myself a little sneaky bridge to the side. What I can see up there is definitely an opening. I just need to find a giant open area that I can explore, and then hopefully in there I can see some sort of lost cave. Yeah, there was their opening. I remember this from earlier. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Ooh, okay. I am seeing a lost cave right there. Whoa, oh, I like this place. This looks good. Holy, this is giant. Ah, the moss. The beautiful, beautiful moss. And the lily pads. This is great. This is greatness right here. This is what I like to see. Our drip leaves. Did I call them lily pads? I meant drip leaves. Let's make sure we grab ourselves a bunch of drip leaves. Oh, there's ocelot. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna snatch that real quick. Definitely want to bring that back, actually. Why not get a few ocelots back at our little pond? Oh, yeah, we can add them to that. We can actually add them to a little lake we're building. Is there only... If there's another one, do I have iron with me? I don't have iron. More than likely, I can probably find some iron nearby. We also need these bad boys right here, because this is good lighting. Glowberries is cool lighting. Grab a few, I can then just bone meal the rest, so I don't really need too many. Okay, I've got some more iron. I've not seen any other ocelots, but at least we have iron. Wait. I think I have literally just seen it. No, have I just seen a village? I think I have literally just seen a village. What? Wait. Okay, this is, what? I did not think there was going to be villages. And it literally connects with this place. This is... Oh, there's more ocelots. Okay, this is everything. This is literally everything that I want right now. Is there villages, or are they all dead? Baby villagers? Are they trapped there? They might actually be trapped there. Oh my god, I did not... Oh, more baby villagers. And we got chests. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Chests includes stuff. Chest includes stuff. I like stuff. I definitely like stuff. Step number 1, I want to make sure that they can't escape. Can they escape that? I actually don't know if they can. There we are. Now those guys can definitely not escape, so at least I know for a fact that I have 2 guaranteed. There's a grown villager inside there, and we've gotten ourselves a farm. Can I get carrots. I would love if I could get carrots. That's one of the ones that I've not managed to get yet. Okay, we got potatoes, which is cool. We also got sweet berries, which I guess just because I don't have it yet, sweet berries is like cool. Not that it's anything great, but it's just something that I don't have. And plenty amounts of iron. I'm actually gonna grab some of this coal because I have to smelt down this iron to make a few buckets. Oh, this is a game changer as well. Oh my god. I did not expect there to be villages. I don't know why, but I was just thinking that was just impossible to get, that you could just simply not get villages, but they're here. They're here big time. Okay, let's just start off by throwing down our crafting table. Make ourselves a furnace. And then we gotta cook down this iron to make some buckets. I want to make sure I grab the ocelots. How in the world do I take the villagers back? I kind of need to take them all the way back home. Okay, there's a literal full-grown villager right here. And a weaponsmith on top of that. Ooh. Unfortunately, yeah, of course there's gonna be mobs around here. This place is sick. There's iron in literally anywhere you look as well. Bad loot, I suppose. Alright, that's 6 pieces of iron, which means 2 buckets, which means I can grab both of those ocelots over here, which I definitely want to do. I want to get both of them. Wait, where were they? Were they over here? I think they were... Wait, where were the ocelots? Weren't they supposed to be over here? Did they die or despawn or what the hell? They're definitely gone. That's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Why would they do that? There's a lot of villagers around here though. There's even a house inside the water? Alright, this village is actually quite huge. Oh, there's even mushrooms. Yo, this place is nuts. How is there literally anything you could ever dream of in this place? How is that possible? Everything I've spent so much time trying to get, literally everything is in here. Basically, if I had spawned here, this would have been the most OP spawn of all time. I'm very pissed. I really want to definitely see... I really badly want to see if I can get some other ocelots, but apparently they're gone, which I don't get. Man, how do I get those villagers back, though? Oh, ocelot, 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 ocelot. I don't know where you came from, but you are now welcomed in my... Yes, thank you. That's at least one more. I definitely know there was a third one, but if I can just get 2, that's all I'll take it, man. 2 is fine by me. How did that one just come back, though? So many questions. Not gonna get an answer to any of them. Oh, another one. Another one. Yeah, I don't care about you, skeleton. Get away from me. There we are. Yeah, that was how the hell did that skeleton almost take me out? That brings me to 3 ocelots. Now I have to take these villagers home. How in the world do I take these villagers home? I believe my house is like this way back. I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm confident in saying that's the case. I'm gonna try and quickly mine through this entire thing and see what I can spot through the opening. Well, that's not quite what I was hoping for. Now, obviously my base is much further down than what I'm at right now, but if I can just make them get somewhat close to my base, even up here, it will be much faster due to me not having to actually mine deep slate, but just normal stone. But dear God, this seems to never end. In about 250 blocks from here, I can then make a turn to the right for 100 blocks and I will then basically be home. But of course, that is kind of an issue. I believe my base is around and about just over there. Those are the cherry blossom trees we just looked at. My base should just be around and about over there. So what this means is that I will have to have these villagers travel hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of blocks. Now I've kind of already dug this tunnel. I have an idea. Now this idea is rather insane. It will require me to get much more iron than I have. Have you guessed my idea? I can build a railroad track all the way from the village all the way back home. And I'm actually almost certain I'm gonna do it. I think it's gonna be the easiest way, otherwise I'm gonna have to mine so much more. I could do a boat travel, but I kinda also feel like that would be really rough to do. I almost feel like the railroad track is better. I know it sounds crazy. I absolutely understand fully it sounds crazy, but I also genuinely think it's worth it. There are so much iron right here, so it's not really like I'd have to spend all that much time getting an outrageous amount of iron. It's kind of already just here for the taking. Probably going to require a lot more than I'm realizing at the moment right now, but I kind of want to do it. How did you make railroads? Is it like this? So in theory, I would need, if I were to like make a quick estimate that is completely randomized in my head, I'd say between 4 to 6 stacks. That's my guess. If I were to get anywhere close to what I'm thinking, it's between 4 to 6 stacks, which in theory I think is possible. It's gonna require some work, but if you look at that, man, there's just iron literally anywhere I look around this place. Okay, this is a full stack of rails. Let's just try and start off by actually throwing down all of these rails through this cave right here and see how far it takes us. That's probably around and about little less than halfway through. I can always just kind of send some through, have them end up in some sort of waiting area, mine all of these, and then just place them down once again. There are so many axolotls. They just kind of respawn, it seems. Alright, there's another stack of rails. I'm not quite gonna have enough iron to actually get another one. I'm also gonna need a bit more iron to get minecarts. We do still kind of have to have these guys go from here all the way over to the cave, so I guess I gotta fill this in as well. Oh! Dear God, I'll take the iron, but that was not fun. That was not fun at all, man. I was actually about to cry. I'm not trying to lose this world. I'm actually in such a good spot, having the most amount of fun I've had in a while. If I died of something like fall damage, dear God, I'd have been mad. Actually leads me to a good amount of iron. That got me 34 more pieces of iron, so that fall was... it could have been really bad, but it actually ended up being worth it. I believe a minecart is just 5 pieces of iron, if I'm not mistaken. There's so much iron in the roof right here. There. Yeah. I want to just have them go into this minecart right here. So if he can roam free and walk into this, I can then send him out. Can y'all please move freely? Just one of you. Get in it. Get in. Really? Really? No, not the cat! I said one of you guys, I did not say the goddamn cat. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Mr. Cat, but that's not what I wanted. That's quite hilarious. Come on. There it is. That's number 1. Alright, then let's pop this down and get number 2 in. Get in? Alright, that's another one inside. And I suppose I'll make myself a 4th. I got plenty of iron. There we are. Last guy inside. Let's just pop this, and then what I can do is... Ooh. Alright, let's just quickly remove these mobs. I don't know if they leave an attack, but... There we are. Alright, Mr. Kitty Cat, you are not allowed on. You're just simply not allowed on. You know what, man? I'll just take 3 villagers. I think that's plenty for now. They're probably gonna be such a hassle as well, aren't they? Come on, you guys. This is good work. This is good work. I like it. Slowly but surely, guys. Nice. Everything is going surprisingly smooth right now. I am liking this. Now, at some point soon, the issue is that the railroad is gonna end. What I can quickly do is I can make my way forward. Okay, it already ended. I can then start extending it. Thank God for so much iron around everywhere. So then right over here is where we will hit the end of the road. So what I might have to do is make some sort of pathway just going through the world over to the other side, just like this right here. It's going to be a little risky, but there shouldn't be any mobs around here that could hit me or anything like that, so I should be more than safe. I think this will be the best play to do, is just honestly just put this all the way over to the other side. So I just go through the air itself. It's going to be, yeah, it definitely is the play. This is kind of scary though. I believe literally right there is where my pathway home is. So if I can just make myself a few more steps in right here, I can then jump down, and this right here is where my home is. This is the most outrageous thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Oh my God, and he drops this potato as well, of course. Now that we don't need it, of course he'll drop it for us. I wouldn't even be surprised if I see a zombie villager within the next 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, I do have a bunch of rails that I did grab earlier when I was running around in the mines. It's not a lot, but a stack is better than nothing. I also got 31 pieces of iron. Then we can melt down some of the iron that we also gotten from the journey, and we can then turn that into more rails. I'm gonna keep the railroad. I think I'm gonna try and actually keep the railroad just because that's so much work. I just want to have it be there just so I know I really did that. You, my beautiful friend, is gonna have a bunch of new friends, thankfully. Thankfully, you're gonna have a bunch of friends. That is 3.5 stacks. Probably is not actually gonna be enough, but it's a very decent start. I can't wait to transform this place over here to some sort of village or city. It goes all the way down here, so this is where we just gotta start filling up slowly but surely, and... But it is burning. Can we, like, not do that, though? Hopefully nothing else will catch on fire. Oh, wait, I can't swerve it around like that. Can I then do this? And then, oh yeah, I guess. Why not just have me spend a bunch more rails? And then I can't do that either. You can have me do, and then I just gotta keep following this long path. What am I doing with my life right now? Alright, that almost made it to the other side. Unfortunately, now I have run out, and I think this probably requires me to have like 3 more stacks? Nah, 2 more stacks probably for the last bit, which I just simply don't have. But I do believe I cooked down some iron over here, so maybe I have a bit more actually. Yeah, I got plenty here. What's up with it? What's up with it? That's probably just a villager from the actual village, but still. Hilarious. That is 48 more. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna yap down all of this as well to grab it to take it with me. And then hopefully this is gonna plenty do it. We won't really need to ever travel any more villages back and forth. Now that we've got those 3 over there, we got 4 in total, and we can then just start breeding them over there instead. I still kind of do want to come back to this village though. There's still a lot more stuff, especially from the Lost Cave itself, that I want to grab. But for now, I just want to get these villagers back home. That's 2.5 stacks basically. Then all I gotta do is just finish the rest of this off, and I can hopefully send them all the way back home basically. That's not quite true though. I still have to build more back home, but at least I'm like basically getting them home. And I still got about 1.5 stacks left. That probably isn't gonna make it all the way up to my house, but it's gonna get close. Okay, boys, now we go for a ride. Are you serious? Bro, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way, bro. Now, let's make sure we mine a block, so if this happens again, he will actually just stop. There we are. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's go, boys. Oh, just watch them go down like that. Beautiful. And that is when they will hit the end. Last guy right there. I just gotta get my bum down here. Dear God, bro. Dear God, the amount of work this took. Holy man. Okay, this now brings them to right here, which means they're literally within the grasp of the home. I need to make sure that no zombies come close to them though. I should start off by extending the actual railroad to get them as close as possible as I can to the house. I don't have enough rails. If we could just push these guys up here and get them going. Alright, come on boys. Almost there. Almost there. Villager number 1. No! Stop going back. Villager number 2. And villager number 3. Oh my God. This... This was something, man. This was something else, bro. This took forever. Dear God, how long does this take? An hour? Hour at least? I really wish there was like just some sort of cage you could just like put villages into and like travel around like that, but guess it ain't supposed to be that easy, is it now? Alright, bro. Last little travel right here. There we are. And just like that, we have our 4 villages. Thank God this is over. What I'm thinking now is I want to spend a little bit of time doing a bit more work on this little lake right here, or whatever we want to call it. I believe if you take bottles of water and that, yeah, this is how you create mud. I think that making this into mud add a much better texture to the water itself. Not all the way around, but just in a few places. And then maybe we dig a little bit as well. So the river just has a little bit more texture to it now. It's not anything crazy or anything over the top for now. I just want to keep it like this so it had a bit more detail and wasn't looking so absolutely boring. Something incredible that happened, and it actually happened on a time lapse as well. Some zombie did drop a carrot, which is perfect. That means that we can now do the carrot and the potato farm next to the wheat farm. That means when we start off these next 25 days, really get into this project down here of starting to build so much more stuff in here and really get the area filled out and put a much more lively feel into it. What I want to do real quick, I think we should add these axolotls to the water. I believe they won't like escape or anything like that, right? I'm not confident in saying that, but I hope that I am correct. Wait, why is the water getting all pissed off by me doing that? Yeah, these zombies love to come and say hi. They really, really do. This area needs a lot more lighting because I don't really need them anymore now that I finally actually managed to get all of this. That puts the axolotls in here living their absolute best life, and I think we should definitely go and grab some more fish so we can breed some more and just bring even more life to it. Maybe if we get about like 10 to 20 axolotls in here, it would just have so much going on around this area, and I just think it would be really cool to have them. I'd kind of love that, honestly. This is just great just down here. These zombies just keep on coming. Maybe a few little things I could do around here is like these random little spots, just add a few lanterns down here to bring a little bit more lighting around. Hopefully it will also help just a little bit with all of this chaos going. The more lighting we add over time, the less zombies hopefully we will have in the end. But yeah, I like that. I think that looks really good. This just adds like a little detail to it. I like that. There are still so many more things that I want to do. It's actually literally insane. I should really start writing things down because I have so many ideas and I don't want to miss doing any of them because it's going to be so incredible. One of the main things, I really want to go grab some more fishes so we can actually breed these guys and get a few more to just add a bit more life to the area. All that and so much more will be in part 3 of these 100 days. If you're watching right now, make sure to like and subscribe.